did economics as my bachelor's degree. My master's was in business financial management. If you meet me for like 2 seconds, you just know that my life just revolves around sports and family. That's just it. Sports and family. That's what my life revolves around. Most times, if you ask me what I want to do with my life, is to work within sports development. That's what I definitely want to do with my life. Before I came here, or before I came back to Nigeria, I was working for one of the UEFA federations. I was a football academy analyst. My job entailed I had to travel to different football academies and then do academy analysis. And then I built an academy performance plan, the draft for the football federation I was working with. And yeah, so came back to Nigeria with the whole mindset, okay, cool, I'm going to start my own sports management company and everything. But then obviously, the one blessing I feel like I have in life is, like I said, my family, they've always let me do whatever I want to do. Same thing with my sisters. My parents will always let you do whatever I want to do. They'll give you the tools you need. But then at the end of the day, they always believe that you're the one that is going to determine how your life story is going to be. And they always tell us it's important to be humble, and it's always important to treat every single person the way you want to be treated. There's this saying of, be nice to the toes you meet today, because they may be connected to the ankles, that are connected to the knees, that are connected to the butts you may need to kiss tomorrow. So at the end of the day, my parents are one of the most principled human beings you'll ever meet. And I always tell everyone once I meet, especially if I meet a girl, I always tell her if I can be 70% of the person that my dad is, if I get married to that person, me, her, the kids will never have any problem. Because yeah, no, that's true. For me, he's the most important person in my life, because even when people tell me, oh, why don't you drink, why don't you smoke? I don't do any of those two things simply because my dad doesn't. So, it is. So, basically, yeah, that's just me. I'm not confrontational at all. One thing I always do is, but I'll never let people walk over me. I wouldn't let that go. But I always like to talk things through with people. And if I do something wrong, I will apologize. I've learned it's important to do that. My favorite person in the world, including every human being on it, has to be my little sister. And I remember I said when no one had to come on stage, I already had my plans of what I wanted to do, and me and her, we always every morning, whenever she's at home, if we're together, whenever if I'm going out from the house, I always blow her kisses, and then she'll catch them and then put them here. So I planned that I was going to walk on stage, and then I was going to do this so she could see that I was doing it. So yeah, no, I didn't. By the time I walked out, I was just doing this, and then I just saw it, and I was this whole thing should start. Let me just get done. Yeah, exactly. So that whole thing left my. No, but yeah, she's seen it, and yeah. So for me, it's what I want to do is to make sure that after whatever is done here is done, that I use whatever platform and opportunities I get to help develop the sports development industry in Africa, because I've seen the type of work they're doing in Europe, and it has to do with education, with sports analytics, with talent development, with the medical side of it as well. Because I always give this example, I'm can you imagine if we ask an accountant to do the job of a medical doctor? It's going to be difficult, because most people that run the sports industry now are maybe people like you and me that studied economics, marketing, business, whatever. But can you imagine if we have locked down sports degrees? So you can have someone for 4 years throughout the bachelor's degree study sports management, sports science, sports medicine, and you have these people running the sports industry in Africa and globally as well. You're going to have more educated professionals, and I feel you only make the industry better for it. So for me, that's my passion project, and that's my dream in life. Working between, because I feel sports and entertainment work hand in hand. So because for example, basketball, when you go to a basketball game, you're always going to have music, because you want to get fans entertained. And in Latvia, they do this thing where they would invite very famous artists that they have in the city to perform at halftime, just like in the Super Bowl. They will invite like huge celebrities to perform at halftime, because that way you're going to have more people in the stadium. Because most times, sports franchises make most of their money from match day revenue. Obviously, like the way they make the most revenue now is from TV rights deals. But match day revenue gives you like a whole lot of money. So I just feel like you need to have that entertainment side that's going to work hand in hand with sports. So my life, I feel like 5 years from now, will be working between the sports and entertainment industry.